Oh my gosh, the Grand Canyon is beautiful. Today, we're actually going to go to the Grand Canyon. This is something I've been looking forward to because I'm going to take the Grand Canyon Trail or Railway or whatever it's called. I'm going to take this train ride into the Grand Canyon. The ride takes about 2 hours. And then once I get there, I have 3 hours at the Grand Canyon. They have a historic village by the train depot. Once you get there, you can get food, you can look around, and then there's some trails that start near there. So I'm going to take a trail that I had looked up. That is a fairly easier trail and doesn't take that long because I only have 3 hours at the Grand Canyon. So, yeah, I'm going to get in my car soon. It's 30 minutes from the hotel to Williams, Arizona, where the train will depart from, and it departs at 9:30 a.m. So I will see you at the car. We have arrived at the Grand Canyon Railway. Now it's time to go pick up the tickets. All right, now that we're on the train, headed to the Grand Canyon from Williams, Arizona, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell right next to it so you're notified when each week's video comes out. Videos come out every Tuesday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. And if you're already a subscriber, thank you so much. Now, let's head down the railway. So during our few-hour train ride, on our car at least, he passed out a variety of different things to keep us occupied. Almost too much paper, but you didn't have to take everything. Here is a scavenger hunt where you could look out the window and spot different things that were on the list. I eventually forgot about it because it was just so many items and I didn't know what everything was, but it was definitely something fun to keep you occupied during the trip. They also had a photographer come on the train as well as musician.
There it is, folks, right over there. It's breathtaking. One of 7 natural wonders of the world.
I have arrived to the Grand Canyon. Alright, I have eaten lunch and now it is time to hike and get the first view of the canyon. Oh my gosh, the Grand Canyon is beautiful. So the trail I'm taking is a geology timeline of the Grand Canyon. So you learn how old the Grand Canyon is and how it is made up along this trail. So beautiful. So I'm at the Grand Canyon. It is very windy up here. I'm not trying to get any closer to the edge. And we're over 7,000 feet in elevation, so it's very hard to breathe. It's especially with a mask on, but it's hard to breathe, period. So if you ever come up here, you gotta take things a little slower than usual and bring water. Some cool notes about the train. The train, they sanitize 3 times a day. So they sanitize at night when they finish. They sanitize in the morning, and they sanitize in between your train. And you get assigned the same seat on the way here as you did on the way back. And this is all to help COVID. And they have the seats spaced out on the train, so you're not sitting right next to someone. And you're required to wear a mask the entire time inside the park and on the train. I believe it's a 1.4 mile walk one way, so about 3 miles round trip. So can you spot the layers that are actually shown in the formation of the Grand Canyon? If you can, comment down below if you can see them. Okay, I am chilling out before I return back to the train depot. But if you didn't know, the Grand Canyon is one of the 7 natural wonders of the world, and it's the only wonder in the United States. So nice to actually cross this wonder off my list. Grand Canyon is so deep that 4 Empire State Buildings could be stacked up on top of each other and still be a little short from the top of the Grand Canyon. Crazy. All right, so I'm back on the train, getting ready to head back to Williams, Arizona, and I am exhausted, but let's see what happens on the way back. All right, I am back in my hotel room after a day on the Grand Canyon train and at the Grand Canyon. Some final notes about the whole day. So I believe I mentioned it's very windy up there, and so don't get close to the edge. I mean, there's places where you can walk off the trail, but do it at your own risk, especially when those wind gusts get up to really high speeds. But a story, I decided to be adventurous, and I had turned around to walk back, and my selfie stick, which I didn't know at that moment, broke, and so my phone fell off and hit my knee, which then kicked the phone, a few feet in front of me. Oh my God, my heart skipped beats because I thought my phone was gonna go over the edge. It wasn't that close to the edge, but still it was very nerve-wracking. So make sure you have all your devices secure as well. Now back to the train. So on the way back, if you noticed in the video, they had a performer come on again, and they had these train robbers, a performance, and these cowboys came on the train and stole money from everyone. So basically you gave some money or whatever to them. They didn't like, it was part of their whole get up, which was kind of annoying because you are tired from hiking and all the adventure throughout the day. Well, then a marshal comes on looking for the train robbers. And the marshal, at that point, I was like, come on, like, I just want to, you know, relax and chill out. And they're just doing way too much. And he approaches me and he's like, hey, you, I saw you looking at me. And I'm like, I didn't even know he was talking to me because I was not paying attention. He was like, and I was like, I'm not looking at you. And he was like, yes, you were. You cut your eye over at me and you stared at me when I came on the car and blah, blah, blah. And he was like, I don't like that. That makes me feel uncomfortable. I didn't like that whole situation because what you said made me feel uncomfortable on this train. Yeah, I didn't like that whole encounter at all. So that kind of put a whole damper on the situation. So that's that for the day. I'm about to just chill out, read a little bit, and tomorrow I will be driving back to Vegas. So I will see you tomorrow. And make sure if you enjoyed this video, you hit the like button. If you have any questions or comments, please make sure you leave that down below in the comment box. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell if you have not already subscribed to my channel, because videos come out every Tuesday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. And make sure you share this video with your friends, family, and social media networks. Thank you so much. Have a good day or night wherever in the world you are.